to today's vlog. We're all just getting ourselves ready because this morning, much to our sadness, we are checking out of this first Airbnb that we have spent the last few days in. It's been such a nice, chilled few days. The absolute highlight for me was 100% going to see the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque. If you haven't already watched that vlog, then there is some spectacular, stunning footage from our visit there, so go and check that out. It's a couple of days ago, I think. We went to the beach yesterday. But yeah, we're checking out this morning. I just thought I'd give you a little look around. Well, you've already shown, we've already shown you guys the apartment, obviously, when we checked in, but this is genuinely probably the best equipped apartment we've ever booked, ever. And the location is absolutely fantastic if you're wanting to visit any of the Yas Island, because we're right on Yas Island here, so if you're wanting to visit any of the parks and things that they have here, if you're a large family, because this has 4 massive bedrooms, they've all got either a king size bed in or 2 double beds, and then obviously I think it said it sleeps up to 13 on the listing, which is crazy because the sofa in here also changes into a big bed. But honestly, the cupboards are so full, neat and tidy. Like, look at that pan cupboard, absolutely gorgeous. But they're so full of everything you could possibly need. Isla is very kindly, like, look at that. Isla is very kindly just doing some washing up right now. Yeah, there's just everything in here that you could possibly need. It's been such a fantastic way to spend a few days. Yeah, it has. It's got a really nice outdoor balcony with an egg chair on. If you've got a young child, it's got a travel cot and also a high chair, which has just been great for us with Aurora. And then out here, I can just quickly show you. That's what happens, because that's how hot it is, guys. That's how blooming hot it is. I've literally been trying for like 5 minutes to get the camera to adjust, and it's having none of it. So I'm gonna have to leave the camera out here. Yes, 2 minutes, Mila, for a few minutes to adjust to the heat, and then I'll come back out and show you what I mean. Right, I think that's just enough for me to show you. I know most people wouldn't be interested in this, but that is SeaWorld there. So the blue building here is SeaWorld. That's literally how close you are to all the theme parks here. So just at the side of it here, you can't see obviously because the building's here, but if you like lean right round, or if you drive round, you can see Ferrari World is literally right there. And then at the side of that, you've got Warner Brothers Studios. Yeah? 1 second, darling. And then at the side of that, you've got the Yas Island Water Park. It's literally all in one like circle around here. That is literally how close you are, pretty much walking distance. Come on then. Whee! Really nice high railings as well for younger ones. So nice safe balcony, not that you would ever leave your child out here on their own, obviously. Obviously, just know that you're in the UAE, and if you're coming during summertime, it's probably not walking distance. It's hard work just standing on that balcony today. It's really heated up the last couple of days, which is really weird because the temperature says it's lower temperature now than what we've had.
Watch out.
Like it's like 40 degrees now, but we've had 48.
Yeah, maybe it just feels.
But it's really wet and sweaty outside at the minute. Like, I just went out then, I stood there for a few minutes and pushed them on the little swing thing, and the sweat, like you feel like you need a shower after 2 minutes of being outside. Anyway, it's a really nice apartment. What's the name of these apartments, babe?
Water's Edge.
It's called Water's Edge. You're in walking distance, like I just said, to the parks, or at least that one's right outside, just there. And they are all in a circle. You're probably best driving, but it's going to take you like 3 or 4 minutes to get there. Right downstairs and just over the road, there is a big Carrefour supermarket, which is so full of like anything you could possibly need. There's a nice, it's a really good Carrefour, yeah. There's a really nice walk along the water, just behind Carrefour. It's just been a really fantastic little base, this. And this is not sponsored. Before anyone starts saying, oh, you're not declaring it's a gift. I'm just sharing for people because people don't really know much about Abu Dhabi or where to stay or where's good or anything like that. And that's one of the reasons I really love doing things like this and doing these trips and venturing out a little bit, so that we can share with you guys, and then when you ask us for recommendations, we're not just like, oh, I'm not sure. We can actually give them. This is not paid for trip, it's not gifted, it's not in any way, shape or form sponsored.
Well, I wish this was a paid for trip and more expensive.
We've paid for the whole thing for Esmé's 16th birthday. We just want to share just for... And I am mentioning it as well because little Mary, bless her, on my Instagram, is this a gifted trip, Sarah?
Oh, piss off!
So hopefully, Mary, your mind's at rest now. And no, it's not. Right, we're about to check out. We're almost done. The washing up's done. Jace, has your bed been stripped, mate?
Made.
Stripped? Did you make it?
Oh,
Bed's made, not
it's
stripped.
humid today.
Yeah, it's wet. The second you step outside, you're dripping wet. I don't mean like you sit outside for 20 minutes and you get hot and then you start sweating. I don't mean that. I mean the second you walk outside, sweat beads are forming down your face. Crazy.
I haven't been outside until then.
It's crazy, isn't it? The camera was soaking within minutes of within seconds, I mean, of walking out. Crazy humidity. Oh, and that's another thing, 1 second. The other thing I just wanted to say, because we are going on about the heat right now and the humidity and how it's not nice being outside, but then talking about theme parks. All the theme parks here are actually indoors, which is just so good. It's so fantastic. So they've still got all the big massive roller coasters. There are a few roller coasters that go outside, but you're not going to be standing in queues outdoors. It's all indoors, I think, from the research that I've done. I'm pretty sure. So you don't have to worry about, it's really good. It means that you can still do those parks if you want to do them in the summertime. So it's brilliant. Anyway, yeah, we're going to get everything, the rest of the bits packed up, taken down to the car, and we're going to check in to our new apartment. And that apartment is where we're going to be spending Esmé's 16th birthday, which is in just a few days' time. Right guys, I kid you not, we literally just drove around 7 seconds. Right, so when we booked this holiday for Esmé's birthday, we booked this part of the holiday that we're doing now. We booked this a few weeks ago. And then as it was getting closer and closer, we were like, we're going to be really busy on the days that we've booked for Esmé's birthday, but there's other things we want to do. Like, I'd love to go to the beach in Abu Dhabi. I really want to go and visit the Grand Mosque. And we won't be able to do them the week we've checked in for Esmé's birthday. So let's book another apartment for like the weekend before.
Hey babe, you can see loads of jellyfish in the water right here. It's madness.
I saw them from the bedroom.
Loads of them.
Let's book another apartment somewhere different for like a few weeks, for the weekend before, so that we can go, we can enjoy it, we can settle in, we can be indulgent. Let's be real, we were just being greedy, to be honest. But let's do that. So we went online to Abu Dhabi and we looked up apartments. We booked the nicest one we could find that would fit all of us, booked it, good. And that was it, we were done. We didn't check addresses or anything like that. We're in the same place. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. We were in, where did Chris just say we were? Water's Edge. Water's Edge is basically a little complex with loads of high-rise apartments. We were just in Block 8 and we're now in the same place but in a different block. It's actually crazy. I can't believe that's happened. We're not here for a week, we're actually only here for a few days, so we will have checked out by the time this video goes live. So that's the only reason I'm okay with saying that right now. But we just checked into this new apartment, and honestly, I thought the other apartment was stunningly decorated, but this apartment, throughout the whole place, is giving pure boho vibes. It is even nicer. We were a bit worried when we first checked in because there's only one sofa, and we all do like to do family movies nights when we're on holiday like this, and we like to spend time together, like watching TV or playing games or whatever. And the other place was great because it had that big L-shaped sofa, whereas in here it's just got like one, like that looks like a 3-seater or something. But every single one of the bedrooms has a big gorgeous chair in it, so we'll just bring those chairs through. Right. What?
Look at all the stuff on the wall.
Oh, look at this. Chris has taken the little three to the balcony because gorgeous view outside of the water. Take you out there in a second. But basically this is the apartment. So like the other one, we've got loads of pretty much everything you could possibly need in here. I was just checking out the thingamabobby-doo. Isabel's checking herself out in the mirror. Esmé's probably making TikToks. Can I get past Izzy, please? Thanks. So we've got The gorgeous little dining table here, which we always use for, obviously for dinner time. And then a really nice little seating area here. I love the cushion on the floor over there. So nice. And then this gorgeous, actually let me just come around here. This gorgeous little, look how cute! Oh my gosh, it's so nice. It actually looks a lot smaller on camera than it does in real life. You could probably fit, well, you could fit all of our family on there, but not chilling, you know, not chilling for a movie. So this is the little living area. This is outside on the balcony. What? Oh no, the camera's going to steam up. Let me go back in. Yeah?
I think you can see Ferrari World over here.
Can you see Ferrari World?
Yeah, those little
Wow!
roller coaster there.
A roller coaster! I'm going to come back in because the camera's about to steam up. But yeah, really nice balcony out there, really big as well. And then let's go check out the bedrooms. We could probably push this table back. Massive, massive space around here. Don't need all that space. Definitely can do with more space in the living room. So it's pretty much exactly the same as the other apartment, but just themed differently, I guess. So there's that bathroom there. This is Jason Mila's. Gorgeous, cozy, bright and airy room. This is actually so nice. They've got a really nice view out of their window as well. Thankfully the windows down here don't open, obviously. But they've got a view of the water, which is lovely. And then going out, I think, Isabel, did you say you wanted this room?
Yeah.
I thought this would have been more suited, well, not necessarily. Yeah. I thought this would have been more suited for us and Isla because there's 2 beds. But Isabel, what? Oh, is it? But Izzy said she'd like this room. So this one's Izzy's with the ensuite down there. Very cute, very cozy. On this side, this is Esmé's and Isla's, and they're going to just share this king-size bed. Huh?
Yeah, you can see the roller coaster. Oh, it's still going right now. You didn't see when it passed off. It was
I've
so
got the zoom
fast.
lens on, so you're not going to be able to see, but
It was so fast when it
these are
zoomed
the
out.
roller coasters here. That's so cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Isabel did just point out something quite good. There's no space for clothes. Like, where do the clothes go in any of these rooms? Is that not a wardrobe? Oh no, it's just far. It's just a spare wall. There's literally no drawers, no wardrobes, no shelves. Wait, there's none in Jason Mina's either, was there? Oh my gosh, no, there's literally nothing in these ones either. That's a bit crazy, isn't it?
I guess I just have to stay in bags.
Living out of bags, I guess. And then, so where were I at? That's their girls' room. That's another bathroom, really nice. And then this is mine and Chris and Aurora's. So in here we'll be able to put up Aurora's travel car. There's not even drawers in here. And those are the chairs I was talking about that we could just take into the living room if we need to. Oh no, we've got a few drawers. Got a couple of drawers. 3. And then this is exactly the same as the other apartment, pretty much, with the toilet and the double sink, the Jack and Jill, is it called? Shower. Very nice, very pretty. I do love how it's decorated. It's very minimal, really clean, minimal, desert vibes. But the lack of wardrobe space is not ideal. We'll make do.
No.
We're only here a few days, yeah, babe?
These windows really confused me. It was like this in the other apartment as well. But all of them have like these on them to open, but none of them open.
It's probably a safety reason.
Yeah.
They'll have been designed like that to open, but then the apartments that rent them out will have put the lock on because just for safety. Because they probably open like massive.
Yeah, probably. Also for the aircon, it'd be a waste to let all the heat
Exactly, yeah. People might open windows for fresh air, but you're not getting fresh air here. Well, I say you're not getting fresh air, you're not getting cool air. You're not getting no cool air from here. And then you look out the window, you got the desert, guys.
There's so many jellyfish in the water at the bottom.
Yeah. Literally desert and water out your window. So, for anybody that's wanting a holiday to Abu Dhabi, you might not even think you want a holiday to Abu Dhabi. But often when I see places on other people's vlogs that I watch, I'm like, oh yeah, that looks like a really nice place to go. But then when I look into research, I feel really lost because I'm like, I don't have a clue where's good. I don't know what hotels are recommended. So if anybody is planning on booking a holiday to Abu Dhabi, this is a fantastic option. This sounds like a sponsor. Like I said at the start of this video, it's not. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. It's right near the airport. You can, I'll show you, it's literally outside the window of the runway there. So you're very close to the airport, quick taxi or, you know, car hire. And then you've got everything you need in these beautiful apartments that are just really nice, really big, really airy, perfect for big families, because that's another thing people struggle with if you're a large family, places that are suitable for the whole family. You've got the supermarkets literally a 2-minute walk away, and even in the sea it's fine walking to them. And then if you are interested in doing the Grand Mosque and beaches, they're like a 20-minute drive away. We've done both of those over the last few days. And if you want to do the theme parks, then there's 4 theme parks. And they're literally all, you can see them. They're just outside the window. No point filming them on this camera because it's a wide angle, or a slight wide angle, but they're literally like 2 minutes away. So it's like perfect and really ideal.
Did you also see my bedroom?
Yeah, I know. We are going to be doing some of the water park, well, we are in the water park, but we're going to be doing some of the theme parks, not all of them, but some of them over the next few days. Ferrari Land and Warner Brothers. Ferrari Land, Warner Brothers and Yas Island, and they were included in the price of this apartment, which is why we booked this one. We wanted a package, we didn't want to be booking everything separately, and what we paid for this included all 4 parks, basically. So all 4 parks are included in the price.
Can't wait.
Yay! So we're really excited to crack on with some parks tomorrow. We've decided that we're not going to do any today. We're going to start tomorrow, and then yeah, we're going to be doing Ferrari Land, Warner Brothers Studios and Yas Island Water Park.
I can't wait for the water park, I'm so excited.
Yeah, me too.
But I'm most excited for Ferrari Land because they have the world's fastest coaster.
The world, do they actually? The world's fastest, officially?
Yeah, Ferrari Land is the world's fastest roller coaster.
How fast does that go?
I don't know. I'll have to search it. I'll come back and tell you guys.
But we've been really excited to do like water park and theme parks here, and it's kind of hard to do them when they're not indoors, but they are all indoors here, so it's just perfect. So we've got a really fun few days coming up. The hair's up because this is going to be a serious hour. If you guys want to know how I'm making the most of this gorgeous apartment before we start hitting the parks, this is how my afternoon has been spent. Wrapping up Esmé's 16th. How is she 16? I remember her 7th birthday like it was yesterday. So I've got a wrapping paper, my sellotape, some water, some scissors, a whole load of gift bags. I just bought a bunch of gift bags. Yeah, just because I thought they were really nice. And it's really hard to get wrapping paper here in Dubai. I don't know if anyone's been and found that. Well, they have, because I've heard loads of people say it's hard to get wrapping paper, but I found this one. It's kind of pretty. But I did get some gift bags as well. And then that's gift bag, that's gift bag, that's a present. So this is Esmé's birthday presents. That little pile there. I have said multiple times it's quality over quantity this year for Esmé. She's still going to have a nice little, well, probably each one of these gift bags will be filled, hopefully. But she's definitely got some really cool presents this year. I'm going to film a quick TikTok haul. That's really bright, that camera. I don't know if I should show anything on here. I'm trying to work out when this vlog will go live because we are quite a few days behind. Let me just work out if I can show you anything. Right, I'm pretty sure from my calculations I can show you a few things because it will be Esmé's birthday by the time this vlog goes up. So, it might even go up on Esmé's birthday, so it may work out quite well. I'm not going to show you everything, but I will show you a few little things. So when I went to the bookstore to get Esmé Releasing 10, I couldn't get her it. But I have put my name down to collect that at some point. But she did also request this one, Picking Daisies. This ended up being £14 in English money. Maybe about 15 actually. But she did really want a book, so I don't really mind. I know she loves books, so it doesn't feel like one of those things where I'm like, is she going to read it? Isn't she going to read it? I'm not too sure, which is how I'd feel if I bought Isla, for example, a book, because she's not a massive reader right now. And then I also saw this really nice bookmark. I'm not actually sure what Esmé uses as a bookmark, But I thought this one was really nice. It doesn't ruin the pages, it just slides onto the page. This was 36 dirham. I'm trying to work out what that is, about £8. £8 for a bookmark. Also, they're in the room literally there, so I'm trying not to be too loud. But she's got those. And then, like I said, she doesn't really have many. Usually when I do birthdays, I'll buy like fillers. And it's things that I know that I really like and really want, but they're not expensive. So I got her 2 things from the shop near us on the community, Brands for Less. And the first thing is this 18 months planner. I thought that was so pretty. Look how cute that is. It comes with the most adorable gold bow pen, and then these, which I know she'll definitely use for her books. And it's just a really nice planner. I thought it'd be really nice for her to plan like her YouTube videos, her TikTok content. I know she'll really like that. And then the next thing, she's going to love these. I know it's just a pack of highlighters, but she's always on the lookout. Whenever we go to shops, she's always on the lookout for highlighters to highlight her books. So I found this massive multi-pack. I think these were about £8 in English money, but I thought that was really good value considering you get so many highlighters. I've got her card that I actually got her in the UK, but this is a really important present because she's got 3 main presents. 2 of them I'm so excited about. I'm excited about the other one as well, but there's 2 that I'm like, I can't wait. And the one that's going to go inside this is the one I am most excited about, that I've been keeping secret for months. I can't wait. There's a clue. Right, she's got a few candles from Bath & Body Works. My favourite one to give her is this, the Book Loft. Oh, it just smells so nice. It smells like books, kind of. Sweet books. And then I also got her this one because I bought this one for myself and she loved it. Pistachio milk and honey. Oh my, I cannot. It is not normal the way I feel when I smell that candle. It is so good. There's a couple of Amazon packages. I've got no idea what these are, apart from the fact that they cost me stupid money. And I was like, Esmé, why? Is that dented or is it meant to be like that? Looks like it's melted. Looks like it's been leaning on something and melted. I don't even know what this is. Vanilla cashmere, 7 nourishing oils and butters. This was like £20 to get here in Dubai. I had to go out on Amazon. I probably shipped it from the UK, but I don't know. Can't even see what the brand is because it's underneath there, but I'm sure if there's any trendy girls on here, you guys will all know what that is. I don't. And that also, this. Mum, I really need this deodorant because all these other ones make me like sore and itchy. Can you get me this one? Nothing to do with it being vanilla and coconut scent. This was like £17 for a flipping deodorant. I wonder if I can smell it. Oh, sugar. I mean, don't get me wrong, it smells alright. It smells alright. I'm not sure I want my armpits smelling like sugar though. Look at that. Love that. Yeah, her armpits are going to smell like sugar because that's what that smells like. I prefer fresh scents. Oh, it's paraben free. Paraben and aluminium free, so that's actually good. Alright, aside from, I actually got her a Kiko lip thing, and I did get her quite a lot from Sephora, but aside from all that, that's all she's got, as well as her main presents. One. Oh my gosh, you scared me. I thought that was her then.
The only one that I can get.
Right, I was just getting Chris to buy me, I wanted to get her a sash and a tiara, and I found a really nice one in rose gold when we were back at home, but it wasn't going to arrive whilst we were at home, so I said it's fine, we'll just order it when we get to the apartment. We'll order it to the apartment, and then we didn't do it until today. And now we can't get gold or rose gold, we're going to get silver, and Esmé's not really a silver girl, although I'm sure she'll like it. I'm sure she'll be just as happy. Anyway, yeah, aside from the Sephora stuff, I'm saying that's all she's got. It's not all, like that's enough. I'm not saying that at all. Oh, she's got something from Hollister as well over there. But yeah, and then her main presents. Guys, I actually spent so much money in Sephora that I got this free. I feel like this is such a good free gift. It was either this or a Too Faced lip injection kit thing. I don't think it was actually lip injection. I think it was like lip glosses that made your lips plump or something. I don't know. And I was going to get that because I was like, oh, that's a great gift. Esmé's not got any of those. And then I thought, do you know what? No, I'm going to get myself the free gift because all 3 girls got this at Christmas. I bought it for Isabel, Esmé and Isla. And they all raved about how much they loved it and how good it was. So why am I getting Esmé another present just for the sake of it? It's not even something I know she'll even want or use, when I could buy this for myself or get this free for myself. So that's what I did. I got this for myself and I'm really, really actually buzzing about it. You get the Laneige Vanilla, Berry and Gummy Bear. I'm trying to open it. I use Laneige every day. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at that. So I'm really chuffed with that. I'm sure I paid like £28 each for the girls one of those at Christmas. So the fact that I got for a free gift, I was about to say is really good, but actually it just shows how much I flipping spent in Sephora. Right. Oh, shall I show you one of it? I've only shown you little cheap bits, haven't I? I'll show you one thing that I got her. This. A Dior. My phone's ringing. Who's that? Book. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon. This is Books Kinoko near Dubai Mall.
Oh.
This is Sarah.
Yes, it's Sarah speaking.
Yeah, so we have received releasing 10, the Chloe Walsh books.
Oh, fantastic! That's amazing news. I'm actually in Abu Dhabi at the minute. Is it possible for you to hold me one for a few days?
Yeah, can I know like around how many days do you want to reserve?
What are the actual chances? I wasn't even sure that my phone was ringing, then I heard vibrate. I was like, is that my phone ringing? Guys, does anyone else cry when they wrap their kids' their children's presents? Whether that be like birthday presents or Christmas presents. Because I'm sat here literally crying like a baby. Writing the details on Esmé's card because it's her main present. It's an experience. And I really wanted to print it off, but I can't. We don't have the facilities here to do that. So I've had to like draw a really bad picture of it instead. But I'm just sat here like wrapping up the final few things, playing over her birthday morning in my head, like just in my own, just imagining how it's going to play out and like her faces and her reactions when she opens everything. And I'm just, it's all the end now. We've opened all the presents and she's just reading out her card. I've not even wrote in the middle of her card yet. But she's just getting to the end. And then there's going to be some inkling inside that says, look on the back of this card. It literally makes me want to cry. What the heck? And then she's going to look on the back and I just know, what the heck? I just know how excited she's going to be. It makes me cry. What is wrong with me? Literally, what is wrong with me? I just can't wait to see her face. Like, I literally can't wait. I think it's because, the way I feel like this is because I never thought growing up, like in the early days of raising the older 3 girls, I never thought I'd be in a position to be able to do amazing things like this for them. And like, I'm just really excited for that. Like, this is nothing even to do with me. I don't have anything out of this gift. It's purely for them. I'm not doing it with them or anything like that. They're going and doing it off on their own. But I just know, like, I just know it's going to create a really good memory for the 3 of them together. And it's so special, like, that they get to, oh my gosh. Ugh. It's just so special that they're going to get to create a fun memory together. I don't even know why. It sounds so stupid. Wow, it's so special that they get to create a memory together. Big deal. It sounds ridiculous when I'm saying it out loud. It literally sounds ridiculous. I'm going to tell Chris to cut all this out. It sounds so stupid. But I think it is that I've been so excited. I've been holding this in for about 6 months. It's something I know they are going to love. It's something that they get to do together. And they're all going to be so excited on Esmé's birthday morning. When I play that in my head, it just makes me well up so bad. Like, I can just envision what they're going to react like. I just know that it's not just like, oh wow, yeah, cool, that's really cool. Like, I know that Esmé's going to be like, no, you're joking. Like, she's probably going to say those words like, no, you're joking, you're joking. And then the girls will see that it involves them too, and everyone's just going to be so happy. And it just makes me feel so happy and emotional. I don't know why it makes me feel emotional. But I feel like genuinely it's because growing up when we didn't have that much, or when I was raising the younger 3, I sometimes worried about, like, what if we can't afford this for them? What if we can't afford that for them? And it's not even a big deal if you if you can't afford those things. But I just feel really grateful that I am able to do things like that for them. I'm probably not saying that very well, but I just feel grateful that I've been able to go online and book that for them, basically. And I'm just so excited to see their faces. I can't wait. Anyway, everything's packed. Everything's wrapped except her main. 2 mains. Yeah, I better crack on with this last one, but I just had to say, does anyone else feel like this? And dinner is served. The heat's making the camera lens go a bit fogged up, but chicken stir fry. Oh my gosh, as you can tell, it's piping hot. Right, I'm having to like be an owl right now and twist my face right round so you can actually see me talking because otherwise this is how it looks. But we should really be inside watching a movie, which is what we've done every night of this trip so far. But honestly, it's so nice out tonight.
It's so nice.
That's a big one going up there, guys.
Actually, I'll go find a movie because it's going to get too late.
No, we're not watching a movie tonight.
We're gonna watch Lost instead.
We called it. We're watching Lost.
Are you sure?
I'm absolutely shattered. We didn't do a story time. I'll do it tomorrow if I remember, but we did not sleep last night. I genuinely thought there was some sort of fire or terrorist attack or just any type of attack, I don't even know, on the hotel. We were up from 5 AM. I was scared as well.
I remember I opened my door, my bedroom door, and Isabel was on looking out like,
what's going on?
I was like, what's going on, Liz?
I know.
And I could hear like the white noise in your bedroom. I was wondering if you couldn't hear it.
I had to tell Dad to keep getting up. I was like, can you just go double check?
Yeah, I heard him go outside a few times. So I can hear people.
Oh, I'm going to have to fill everyone in now, aren't they? Otherwise everyone's going to be like, what are you talking about? Let me just very quickly say that the fire alarm in the building went off at like 5 AM. And when I say the fire alarm, it was the most terrifying.
It really was. Like,
horrendous. Like awful sound. We use a white noise machine, but it was so loud over the top of the white noise machine. Like, I sat bolt upright, my heart was going boom, boom, boom,
like
boom.
I felt like I keep waking up from my nightmare again.
Yeah, it was awful. I was like, I went to Chris, I went, what's that? And he went, don't panic. I was like, what is it? Because we just didn't have a clue what it was. So Chris jumped up, went into the living room, picked up his phone. See, Chris was obviously worrying something was happening and went straight to the news to see if anything was going on the news. Because obviously you just don't know, you're in the middle of the night, you're panicking. Chris had only been in bed an hour and a half. So then he went outside into the hallway, and at first there was nothing there, so he came back and he was like, I can't see anything, and he got back in bed, and I was like, what are you doing? We can't just ignore it. The alarm had stopped, by the way. It just went on for like 30 seconds or something and then stopped, and I was like, well, it can't have gone off for no reason, babe. You can't get back in bed. What are you doing? Get up. I don't know what I was expecting him to do.
He did it again as well, like it went on for a second as well.
But then he got up and went out into the hallway, and about 4 or 5 workers had gathered around the door, not next door, but 1 to ours. And Chris was like, is everything okay? And he was like, yeah, water's coming from under this apartment and we don't know why. So we're just trying to you know, get the attention of the owner or whoever was there. So Chris was like, do we need to worry? And the guy was like, no, go back to bed, it's fine. So Chris came back and told me that. But then it started going off again, the alarm started going off again. I was like, no, something's happening, babe, something's happening. I was just panicking.
I was panicking too because I'd been having a horror dream. And you know sometimes when you're in a dream and then you hear something or a voice and then you don't wake up so you can hear it in your dream.
Yeah.
Well, I was already having a horrifying dream where I was in this big abandoned mall by myself and I was running away from something.
Yeah.
And then I hear that alarm and then the person says to me in my dream, I'm going to get you now. And then that alarm starts going off and then I wake up and the actual alarm's going off. So I'm like, what is going on?
It was so scary.
I can't even explain it. I was just like, oh god, it was scary.
Anyway, when the alarm started going off a second time, I said to Chris, I said, go check again. Just check, because everything was going through my mind. Like, what if it's an attack? Like, why would water be coming out if someone's under the door? But why wouldn't they be answering?
Sprinkles,
like,
maybe it was a fire. Why it was a fire?
That's what I think's happened. We still don't know what happened, but I think all the rooms have big sprinklers in them.
They weren't answering the door, were they? So?
They weren't answering the door, but wait, right, so when Chris went back out, about 20 men had now gathered, and they were saying, we need to call police, we need to call the fire department, and they're whacking on the door saying, if you don't answer now, we have to break in. Excuse me, sir, answer the door, we're going to have to break in. Because water was coming out from under his door. And at first I was thinking, oh my gosh, what if like the whole floor, this is so ridiculous, but what if the whole floor falls through? If it's like a really bad flood? I was thinking crazy things, guys, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking craziness, and then I was thinking, what if it's like someone that's trying to set off like an attack or something? What if it's not water. Everything was going through my head. It's that middle of the night haze.
Yeah, that's what it was.
That's what it was.
It's like waking up from a nightmare, and like if you had like a thought like that in just daytime, it wouldn't have scared you.
No,
Like,
it was through the night and you half asleep. Yeah. So they were banging on his door and Chris asked again, like, do we need to be worried? He said, no, you know, everything's fine. We just need to get hold of the owner. We're going to call the police and the fire department, but everything's fine. And Chris came back in, but after that I was awake then. There's no way I could go to sleep.
I wasn't thinking like an attack because I feel safe because we're in Abu Dhabi and Dubai and stuff, I always feel safe here. But I was just thinking like if it's a fire and I was scared because, well, I was in bed, so I was like not able to be seen by other people. So I was like, I started getting on my pyjamas back and I was like, if I need to escape, I need to be ready to go.
Yeah, so basically it was not a good night last night.
That hasn't happened to us since Alton Towers years and years
That's
ago.
what I was thinking is, we went to Alton Towers and the fire alarm went off. Anyway.
Isabel grabbed her friendship bracelets apart from all her important belongings.
That's
been a joke in our families for years.
She just picked up friendship bracelets.
Sorry, I just ruined your line. I stepped out like, no, I just stepped out talking. What were you just saying? Just repeat it. Friendship bracelets, what were you just saying?
Yeah, Isabel literally jumped out of the...
That's been a joke in our family forever.
She did, she jumped up and she got her friendship bracelets. Anyway guys, that's it for today's video. It has been such a wonderful chilled day. I feel really on top of things. All of Esmé's presents are wrapped. Everything's ready for her birthday in a few days time, and now we just get to spend the next few days enjoying the parks here at Abu Dhabi. So like I said before, when you book one of these apartments you get 4 parks included in the price. You get tickets to all 4. We're going to be doing 3 of them during our stay, and we might do one of the parks twice, but who knows. We'll be doing Warner Brothers Studios, Ferrari Land and the water park, and then we'll maybe see which one of those we like best and then redo that.
I can't wait for Ferrari Land.
I'm going to do that ride 100 times if the queue's not big.
Guys, I figured out how fast Formula Rossa, I think you pronounce it is. It is 240 kilometers per hour.
No, that's so fast.
I know, it's crazy.
So we hope you guys will come back and see what we get up to at park number 1 tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. We'll see you back here tomorrow at 5 PM. Good night guys.